The story of Jesus walking on the water is a famous miracle in the Bible. After performing a miraculous feeding of 5,000 people with just 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, Jesus instructed his disciples to get into a boat and go ahead of him to the other side of the Sea of Galilee. He then went up onto a mountain to pray alone. As the disciples were rowing across the sea, a strong wind began to blow and the waves grew higher. The boat was tossed about, and the disciples became afraid. In the early morning hours, Jesus saw them struggling from the mountaintop and walked down to them, walking on the surface of the water. At first, the disciples were terrified, thinking they were seeing a ghost. But Jesus reassured them, saying, "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." Peter, one of the disciples, then called out to Jesus, "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water." Jesus replied, "Come." Peter stepped out of the boat and began to walk on the water towards Jesus. But then he noticed the strong wind and the waves and became frightened. He began to sink and cried out, "Lord, save me!" Jesus reached out and caught Peter, saying to him, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" Then Jesus and Peter climbed into the boat and the wind died down. The disciples were amazed and worshipped Jesus, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God."